Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me today. For clicking on this video. Today I am actually testing out this wireless lavalier microphone. This is what the box looks like. It actually came with two microphones and this little plug-in part at the bottom that goes right into your phone. This is for the Android. And yeah, Exhibit A, Exhibit B, and it also came with these little wind muffs. They're kind of cute, look like adorable little animals. Anyway, I've been playing around with this box set for about 20 minutes now. 20 minutes. And I can honestly say I'm not super impressed. I'm sure it doesn't shock anyone that I'm not super impressed, but I was really hoping for something different. I think when I read the description on Temu that I was a bit misled, which sometimes happens with Temu descriptions. So honestly, I'm not all that worked up. I didn't spend much of anything on them. I just find it somewhat humorous that it came with these to stop wind, considering if I were to pull the microphone at this same level of volume away from my lips, you would no longer be able to hear me. Like, I've been testing it, and if I were to do something like that, you're not gonna hear me unless I bring the mic back up to my mouth. It's like if I pull it here, you can. I feel like, what's that movie that Jim Carrey is in, where he opens the door and he's like, you know what I mean? Where it's like, can you hear me now? Oh man, I don't know. It's been a long day, and I was like, I'm just gonna sit down and I'm gonna test out these mics. I'm so excited. I was honestly thinking too that like they were gonna be bilateral, like one microphone would be one ear and one mic would be the other ear. I don't know what kind of advanced nonsense I was thinking I was buying, but this wasn't it. Anyway, no biggie. I thought we'd just do a little bit of a whisper ramble because I haven't done one of those in a while, and I thought I could give you just a little bit of an update while we test out this mic. You are more than welcome to let me know at the end or in the comments at any point, really, how bad you think this mic was. Or if you actually thought the sound was nice, please feel free to let me know that as well. But so far, I'm not overly impressed. We'll keep going just to see if it gets better. The popped whispers might be okay. I haven't tested that theory yet. The theory of whether or not the cup whispers sound a little better, or maybe even like an inaudible or semi-inaudible whisper. We can get that a little bit of a try, see if you can understand what I'm saying, or if you can just hear me at all if I do it. Whisper. It'd be really nice to know if you can understand me or not. So yeah, let's see what's been going on with me. Well, I went to the eye doctor recently. I don't think I told you about this yet, but I did go to an eye doctor here because I was starting to get headaches, and I'm like, it's so weird. My eyes hurt. I'm getting headaches like behind my eyes, so I was like, I think I need to get 2012. One of the best purchases I've ever made in my life. I swear by it. I think LASIK is just wonderful. I loved it, but it's not guaranteed and it doesn't last forever. So I kind of noticed that I could cover this eye and like literally not see anything. Like I was just like, wow, I can't read like signs and stuff when we're driving down the road, but this eye I could see everything. So I'm like, okay, this is a little maddening. I need to go. So I went, and come to find out I was right. This eye is still like full on 20 vision, and this eye is like just crud, like 18, 20. Anyway, but instead of 2020. But yeah, I got myself some glasses so that I can see far distances. I can see close up, like I can read things just fine, but like far distances, it's a no-go for me. Just out of one eye though. Yeah, so I did that. Let's see. We recently had to take my little one, my 2-year-old, the youngest twin, to the dentist because he was complaining that his front teeth were super sensitive. Like we were having such a hard time brushing his teeth. He was freaking out every time. So for a while there, we were kind of just rubbing a really small amount of like Sensodyne on his front teeth and on the backs, and that started helping a lot. But we took him to the dentist, and they're like, "Yep, the enamel is starting to chip off, but we can't. What's it called? They like coat them. I want to say it's like a wax seal, but I can't think of what it's actually called, and I'm afraid I'm gonna sound epically stupid trying to figure it out. Anyway, they said they can't do it until he's 3, so we made another appointment for February of 2025 so that he can get that fixed, like covered. I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, so that way he won't have as many problems. I just hope that, we can take care of them well enough that it doesn't get bad by February. I mean, we brush our kids' teeth for them because we currently just do not trust them doing it themselves. Like even our 4-year-old, she brushes her teeth and then we do a once over just to make sure they're good and clean. Probably because when my daughter was like 1.5 or 2, she fell and chipped one of her front teeth, and that was it. The enamel completely came off her teeth. It was a mess, and then we spent like 3 or 4 grand to get those teeth fixed, even though she's gonna lose them when she's 6. Hot mess. Anyway, but we just didn't want to have to go through that again. So, yeah. Oh, so in other news, by the time you watch this video, I will likely already be in America. I'm actually quite bummed because I am not going to be in the UK for my 1-year anniversary of living in the UK. I'm currently filming this video on Wednesday the 25th, and I plan to post it October 8th. I'm trying to pre-film as much as I can because I'm going to be in America, and it was completely unexpected. I have been looking forward to just being in the cold weather, closing on our house, being able to sit around a fireplace. I'm a cold weather girly now. I used to be a summer girly, and I liked laying out in the sun, being by the pool. But now I like cozying up with a hot cup of coffee or tea or even hot chocolate with some marshmallows in it, reading a book by the fire with my big fuzzy socks and one of those blankets that has sleeves. Yeah, I'm that person now. And I was so ready for it. I wanted to take my kids to the pumpkin patch and carve pumpkins and put them outside our new house, by the door, and invite everyone over for Halloween and just, celebrate being in our new house with our friends and our family. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that here. The good news is I'm not complaining either, even though it sounds like it. Trying not to be super disappointed because I'm going to be back in Florida for a little bit, hanging out with my mom and dad for my birthday and potentially for Halloween festivities there. So we'll still be able to go to a pumpkin patch, probably in our friggin' shorts or something. I'll have to find stuff for us to do with the kids, which is cool. I think it's gonna be fun. I just, it wasn't really how I planned to spend my next month. If you are a person who prays or, crosses your fingers or says good luck, charms and things like that, please do all those things for us, with regard to getting back to the UK, quickly, efficiently, safely, and enjoying our trip while we're away, because it's been a bit of a tough year, and I just hope that, it gets better for the holiday. I keep telling my husband it's just gonna make a really good chapter or two, or maybe a whole book, whenever we decide to write our story, because I think we need to. It's just been too crazy of a journey for him and I not to. But that's a story for another time. Anyway, so I feel like we've got a decent little ramble there to test out this mic and see if it's any good. What did you think of the quality of the mic? What are you going to be doing for the October seasonal fall festivities? Do you normally go to any haunted houses? Do you do any sort of pumpkin carving? Are you a pumpkin spice latte drinker? Tell me all about it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you.